prank phone call or indicative of perception, because we all saw the drama unfold when Jax Ulbrich, the son of Falcons defensive coordinator and former interim Jets head coach, decided to steal Shedeur Sanders' phone number from his parents' home and then go to wherever him and his friend are in this photo and make that prank phone call that we all, were aware of, making Shedeur thinking that he had absolutely been drafted earlier than he was. Like I said, indicative of perception, because why was this the child that you picked? But then, of course, the Falcons were quick to, make their statement, be like, hey, this is not indicative of how our organization is. This is, Jeff didn't know this was going on until after the fact. And, it was basically because he left his iPad open. And here's the thing. His son is 21 years old. Sir, you are too fucking old to be doing some dumbass shit like this. But the fact of the matter is, you knew that it was okay to do. You felt like, hey, no harm, no foul, right? You basically ruined your father's professional reputation. And then, please explain to me, how does the little dude in the Ole Miss T get absolved from all of this? Because yes, Jax has made his apology and was just like, bro, can you forgive me? It was stupid. I know I shouldn't have did this, and I'm so sorry, and blah blah blah. But why Chad over here in this Ole Miss T? We ain't heard from his ass. Now, I don't know if that's what his name is, but somebody need to find him, because he absolutely. And then, of course, the Atlanta Falcons were like, we'll update protocols if necessary, aka we ain't about to do shit, but y'all absolutely should pay a fine, because why did this man have his work issued device at the house? And if it wasn't a work issued device, his work issued emails or however he received this information open for someone to get in. So what if your house would have been robbed and somebody else would have got a hold of it? Then what? I mean, there's so many other issues that arise here with privacy and the whole violation of it. And the fact of the matter is, this boy was too old to be doing this. And people in the comments, oh, well, nobody died and whatnot. It doesn't matter. This was work. And therefore, you left it unsecured, and either or your device probably wasn't even supposed to leave the training facility, whatever the case may have been. But still, it's okay, because who it is. And like I said, it's indicative of the perception of it all, that you chose, out of all of those people on that roster, this is who you chose. Now, yes, there were some other people that were chosen as well. However, let's just be honest, and let's say if the roles were reversed, Dad would have been fired, Jeff would have been at the house looking at Jax over here like, now look, who gonna pay your tuition? But again, how does little old Miss Chad over here get absolved from all of this? And please explain to me why felt that it was just like, oh, well, he should just get over it. No, you should not have to get over it. But again, this is where we have to always build our children up to face rejection, face the goalpost being moved, face, fake entries of things, because, oh, it was just a joke. It's not a joke when you're the only one laughing. It's not a joke when, you're absolutely in line of harming someone. And regardless if, they weren't physically harmed, there's still harm done. So I feel like, he need to go ahead and pay a fine or something. Falcons, go ahead and ante up, because how did this even happen? And the fact that you allowed his privacy to be just tossed around in the streets like this. Like I said, is it serious as if we know as regular folk we can't take none of our shit home and leave it open and exposed, and one of our family members get a hold of it? Your ass would be fired. Like I said, America's not a real place.